Welcome back to sunny Cornwall. Today I want to talk about using flash, firing through a window to fill a room with light. I did a shoot last week in a hair salon. It's quite a small room with a small slit window on one side and a fairly big window the other, but the window's north facing. It's got an overhang, so there's no real light coming in. They've got spotlights on the ceiling, but it's not ideal. So all I did was put a flash outside in a softbox, firing in just to fill the room with light, just to even out the light, and it worked really well. You can see by the video here the size of the room, and the key was to make it look natural, not overly lit. So fairly big soft box. It was the Photech soft lighter, which is a fairly big soft box, with the Pixar Pro City 600 firing through, and just fills the room nicely. There's a couple of before and afters here, so you can see the difference the light was making. You can see without the flash firing, there's a little bit of light from the small slit window, but not enough to really make a difference. So it just fills. The idea was just to fill the room with light, make it look natural, and and I think it works really well. And after this shoot, it got me thinking about a few other times that I've used fired light through windows to mimic sunlight or to fill a room, so I thought I'd just go through a few of those. One here is for a hotel. It was a fake wedding. It was for this was probably 5 years ago now. It was for their wedding brochure, and the room was nice, had big windows, but the sun just wasn't quite doing it. So big light. I use my weapon of choice is the Pixar Pro City 600. I've got a few of these with just a reflector. It's not a magnum reflector, just normal size reflector. But then what I would do is put on some gel, CTO gel, which basically turns the light orange, tungsten sort of feel to it, and when you're balanced for daylight, when you balance your camera, the light for daylight, it makes the light orange, makes it look like a sunset. So it was just something a little bit different, something that adds a bit of interest to the shot, makes it look like it's later in the day. It looks like it could be a real wedding with the couple sitting down for dinner or the wedding breakfast. So it was just to make it feel a little bit later in the day. So another time I've used this technique quite successfully was when I was, for this particular shot of Louise, who is a yoga teacher, shooting her at home, and the sun was just above the roof, so you can see through the windows. The sun was just above the roof, so he wasn't really doing much. So all we did is put another City 600 with a reflector and CTO gels outside the window, just got the right sort of angle, fired it through, and it just looks like a sunset. It looks it's obviously a very stylized shot, but it's a nice shot. It's got a bit of impact to it. It just looks different. It looks nice. It looks bright. It looks airy, works really well. So whether you're putting a light in a softbox just to fill a room, or using the hard light with a reflector just to mimic the sun, it's just a technique that is very useful. I've used it quite a few times, and it's just a technique that everyone should have. Let me know what you think. When have you mimicked the sun, or had to recreate the sun, or fill a room to make it look light and airy? Leave a comment below.